Jeez, where is he?
No clue. Maybe we should start without him. And if he doesn't show up, then we get a whole episode with just the two of us.
Guess we don't have much of a choice. Alright, let's go on. Greetings, listeners. I'm Nightmare Bonnie.
And I'm Plushtrap.
Welcome to the podcast. And for those of you who saw episode 1, welcome back to the podcast. This time around, we've received quite a few questions, way more than last time. And since he won by a mile in the poll, we've invited Plushtrap onto the show with us to answer your guys' questions. By the way, it's great to have you here, dude.
Absolutely. I'm honored to be here, man. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? So Plush, before we get to the questions, how about you tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
Of course. Well, obviously, like I said, I'm Plushtrap. Nightmare Bonnie and I are best friends. We met back when we were still in school. Honestly, I feel like I've known him for freaking ever, but I almost never get the chance to see him anymore.
And what do you do? Like, what's your job?
I currently work as an engineer, though I don't really build or design stuff as much as I repair stuff. The side of the job I'm on focuses a lot on technician work, I get paid fairly well, and my girlfriend is also working a job, so combined, we're able to pay the bills just fine.
Ah, girlfriend? So you found someone?
Yeah, man, I'm so lucky to be with her, bro. She's drop-dead gorgeous, and she's a total baddie.
Oh, nice. Well, good for you, man. I kinda expected that we would have missed a lot for...
Hello there. My sincerest apologies for being late. There were some unexpected conflicts. Now what's with the looks? Is me being late really that bad?
Oh, no, you're fine, but what's going on here? Why do you look different?
Yeah, and why are you talking like that?
It's nothing serious. I'm just a little bit under the weather.
Wait, if you're sick, then why are you here? You do realize that you might get us sick, right?
Don't you worry yourself, my good fellow. I've been around other people all day, and no one's been having any problems. I'm like 90% sure that it's not contagious.
Since when does being sick give you a mid-Atlantic accent?
Ah, the voice. I'm not sure where it came from, but personally, I like it.
Alright, kinda weird, but we'll roll with it. On to the questions. This first one is from Maglador from Kirby's Return to Dreamland, and they're asking, would you rather have unlimited bacon but no more games, or unlimited games but no games?
What the hell, brah? The first half of that question was fine, but then you read the second half and I thought I was having a stroke. What is this?
Regardless of what they meant, this is an easy one for me. I'd rather have unlimited bacon, of course. I could live without games just fine.
Since I don't really like bacon, I'm gonna choose the second option. I don't think I could go without games, but it seems like no matter which one we pick, there are no games. Essentially, the question just boils down to bacon or no bacon. So I choose no bacon.
I'm going with Plushtrap on this one. I choose no bacon.
Alright, our next question is from Fred Eats Hot Dogs, and they're asking, do you guys eat anything? Like anything at all? Well, yes we do. I mean, most of us live in a restaurant after all. Wouldn't want all that perfectly good food to go to waste now, would we?
How do we know that it's perfectly good food? It might have been sitting there for ages.
We literally get weekly shipments. It's all fresh food.
Oh.
Though, I am curious as to how the food situation works in the house you guys lived in. That old Afton residence has been abandoned for decades. So, where do you get your food from? Since I highly doubt that any of you nightmares go out in public to shop for groceries.
Actually, they do. It's a rotation thing that decides whose turn it is to go out. Before I moved into my own apartment, I usually ended up having to go twice, once for my turn, and again for Plushtrap's turn to help him grab stuff off high shelves.
Speaking of, the next question is from the Engineer's Villain Arc, and they're asking, Plushtrap, how does it feel to be short? Man, I'm proud to be short, honestly. It has its benefits, and it's actually one of the main reasons I got hired for my job. Like, when working on and fixing stuff, I can reach and fit into small spaces that my human coworkers can't get to. Also, I get to be Little Spoon every night, cuddling with my girl. And when her and I get freaky, oh man, it's so fun experiencing that at a miniature size.
You said she's a baddie. How much of a baddie?
Oh dude, she's like mommy level baddie. She got those ultra melons and thick thighs, you know?
Yeah, she totally suffocates you with those, doesn't she?
You know she does, man. You know she does.
Dang, shawty. Good shit.
Well, one thing's for sure. I'm going to need some bleach to cleanse my memory of everything I just heard.
Oh, it'll come up again, man. Trust me.
Spare me the details next time.
No promises.
Next is a question from Willville asking, what do you think is inside the box?
I'm assuming they're referring to that weird locked chest sitting in the house where I used to live. Well, I got no clue what might be in there. I think the only one who knows for sure is Nightmarion, and he doesn't tell anybody because he's the one who guards the chest.
Well, I suppose it's a mystery that will be kept a mystery. Now, Luigi J is asking, who would win in a fight between you two? What kind of question is that? This man I'm sitting next to might as well be Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson with rabbit ears, claws, and razor-sharp teeth. He's like 8.5 feet tall while I'm just barely grazing 6 foot. I would get obliterated immediately.
Now here's the thing, man. I agree that Bonnie would win. However, I don't think you would just get your ass handed to you that easy. I think it would be a pretty close fight.
Plush might have a point here. I mean, he would know better than anyone that there are advantages to being smaller than your opponent.
I suppose that's true.
I think this next question is for you, Funtime. Kylo Jax asks the question, has Funtime Freddy ever had a favorite birthday kid?
I'm not sure. If he does have one, then it's something I've been unaware of. I know Circus Baby had one, Glamrock Freddy has one, Toy Bonnie has one, and Roxanne has one.
Oh, right. Roxanne, your crazy ex-girlfriend.
I don't think she's crazy. She's just dealing with some issues.
Craziness is definitely one of those issues.
Touché.
Alright, next we got a question from Sunk, and it's another question for Funtime. Funtime Foxy, do you believe you are superior to Funtime Freddy?
Of course not. I don't believe I'm superior to him. I know I am.
Gotta say, that's a surprisingly narcissistic thing coming from you.
Yeah, that was strangely out of character.
Why, shoot, you're right. Not sure what came over me just then. Perhaps I'm not in my usual mood because I'm not feeling well. Anyways, this next question comes from... Dear Lord, I'm probably gonna butcher this name pronunciation. Melinda Berlincourt. Bonnie, which of the nightmares is your boss? Is it Fredbear or Nightmare?
Neither, actually. We're all independent and don't really have any form of hierarchy. We all respect each other and don't really make competition out of, who's the strongest, most powerful, who's the boss, or anything like that.
Okay, this next question I'm gonna read is from Keith Bubb, who asks, how strong was Circus Baby in the bunker? How many guards did she murk?
I'm unsure as to what this is referring to. If they're talking about the underground establishment, then I have no clue what they mean. Baby didn't kill any guards from what I remember. Hell, she barely ever did anything around that place. Funtime Freddy, Ballor, and I almost never saw her. I haven't seen her since then either. I hope she's okay, whatever happened to her.
This final one today is from Beast Prince 9000, and their question is, who is the hottest animatronic in your opinion? I'm kinda with the crowd on this one. I dig Foxy and Toy Chica, honestly.
Obviously, I'm gonna say my girlfriend. Like I said, she's a MILF-level baddie.
Yo, Funtime, you good, man?
What? Oh, yes. I'm fine. Sorry, what was the question?
Which animatronic do you think is the hottest?
I'm not at liberty to say, considering my breakup with Roxanne was quite recent.
Understandable. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. Remember to leave your questions in the comments section for a chance to be featured in the next episode.
Also, we'll do another poll so that you can vote for who you want us to invite onto the podcast next time.
By the way, Plushtrap, it was great having you here. You were a fantastic first guest to have on the show.
Yeah, it was fun being here. My guy, it's been great finally seeing you again for the first time in a few years.
Likewise, man. You know what? For the sake of being wholesome, and just because you're my best friend, how about we bring it in?
Absolutely.
Be careful not to crush him.
I won't.
Mr. Mount Everest over here.
Aight, man, well, I gotta take off.
Yep, so do we. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Take care, stay safe.
And we'll catch you next time on Fun Times and Nightmares.